Alrighty, Ashburn fans. This is Dan Reisacker, your humble, or somewhat humble, live streamer for the Ashburn Extreme at U16AA2. We are here at the Center Ice Arena just outside of Pittsburgh. Good morning, Marissa. Good morning, Joya. I think Luke Reisacker is expected to be in goal this morning. Decision for that is, as always, up to coach. They do have Wi-Fi here at the rink, and I connected to it. And it tested it out before the game, and it looked strong. But for whatever reason, it is no longer working, because I didn't test it from right at center ice. And good morning, Christy. So tried to come in early the previous game and test out the network. And it looked good then, but now I'm working off cellular because the Wi-Fi is no longer helping me out here. So apologies if the network quality, if the stream's a little laggy or jittery. We're doing the best we can. Good to see that Dylan's here. There was a little transportation issues with Dylan yesterday. Couldn't quite sync up on that one in terms of getting him a ride, but thoughts, of course, go out to the Spaghettis, who Shane is still, I'm sure, recovering from a broken shoulder. Trying to scan through the roster here, see if anybody else is missing. So I'm shooting at one end of the ice today, not quite at the end, but because again, from the red line, the center line, I was getting very poor connectivity. So I do have pretty good layout. There's not so many hidden spots in the rink. Unfortunately, I was just trying to bring up my joke list when I realized that the network was not working, that I tried to test earlier. Here's our illustrious team rep, Gail, coming in. So we're getting a little bit of a late start here. I think I predicted only 5 minutes, but it looks like it's been more like 10 minutes late. As predicted, Luke is taking the net. What we thought would happen, but Zach Possesny will line up for the face-off. Oh, and drops it right away. That was I thought that would pause a little. Siwick got a stick on it, hands it up to Schneider. Schneider gets driven by the defense all the way to the boards, and he's going to all the way down. Black knocks it around, and they're going to bring it back out into neutral ice. Gets it up, stopped by Siwick. He's going to flick it back along again. Black tries to bring it out, stopped by Possesny with Spencer right next to him. Siwick grabs the puck, fires with a little quick rotation. Black comes up with it, the bounce. They're going to pass it out into neutral ice. Siwick is there again to whack at it, pops up, and Mason tries to take it across the line. It's a little 3-on-3 scuffle there along the boards, almost 3-on-4. One of the players was busy. And they will dump it long. I do not have the auto exposure set. Just noticing. Sorry about that. All right. Possesny up to Paul. Bounces off his stick, and he's going to go around number 12 Black to take it into the zone. Pass to Landon, and it pops in. It gets deflected by the goalie at the last second. It's a nice opportunity for a backdoor shot. They can pass back out to Landon again. Before he can get it situated, Black comes up with it. They're going to pass it out to 87, who shoots, pops off Spencer's stick high, comes back down, and pass out in front. They're finally noticing that it hit the safety net and stopping play a few seconds late. Score still 0-0 in this first period. We've got 12 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first. Joey Greenland takes a face-off. This puck stuck there on the spot almost. And Joey battles. It's going to come up off the glass and still in play. No got a stick on it, went by. Paul tried to whack it out. Back out, shot. Luke saves it. Rebound picked up by Paul. Finds the pass up to Landon, but picked up by 81 Black instead. But he chases it all the way into his own defensive zone where we're going to try and take it away from him. His teammates managed to pass it across. Landon's pursuing. And we'll fade back to the bench. Oh wait, no he doesn't. Sorry, I thought I saw him go his head back. Black takes it long, it's behind our net. Dylan will race to get there against number 5 Black. Hits 5 from behind. Grayson skates it out, handoff to Zach Marshall. He will get it across the line, but lose possession in the process as he's trying to sneak it past the defense. Jimmy turns it around, comes back to him again, turns it around a second time, and looks like this will be number 3. This time he'll find a cross to Noah, up to Jack. Jack tried to get it out to Zach Marshall, but he got a little bit behind him. Noah off the boards, up to Jack. It's going to bounce out. 34 shoots. Luke kicks it away with his toes. Jimmy up along the boards, out into neutral ice. Grayson tries to get possession back. They're going to flick it in where Noah will try to backhand it up, one of his favorite moves. Toss it up in the air. Had to try twice. All right, it's going to come back. This time Colin off the boards, out. Stopped by, I don't know who. And Luke saves it. Colin tried to knock it away. I think he actually almost caused it to be a 5-hole. All right, they're going to pass it long. Pops up off the 91 Black stick. Possesny stops it, or takes it behind the net. Gets it around to Shane. Shane out, by 91 again. This time was wide of the net, but shot. Luke saves it. Colin takes a loose puck. Off the boards and up to the blue line. Can't get it out, but Possesny will. And it's gonna go long. Everybody slows down for a moment. So Shane Stewart tries to engage. They're gonna bring it up. Colin turns it around, gets it up to Zach. Zach gets it back into the offensive zone. Scuffle along the boards. Possesny fights it through the defense and gets it up again back into the zone, but loses possession. Guys are no slouch, this team. Mason backhands it around the boards. Jimmy fighting to get possession. Trap this player in the corner. Possesny gets it up to Will. Will's going to go with it. He's got one defenseman, not two, as he brings it out. He's going to go across the line, but draw the offsides call because Shane was already out past the line. Nine minutes, 36 seconds left in the first period. Joey Greenland takes face off. Black comes up with possession. 87. Shoots, and Luke reaches for it, but it's going to hit the top crossbar, and it's bar down. That'll put the score at 0-1 against whoever the heck it is we're playing today. I've forgotten. Westmoreland, I think? Or, no, the other team. Only 3 teams in this tournament. This is the York Devils. So we will play these guys twice at least, and Westmoreland twice. And then a championship game. Again, score is 0-1. Luke let one in. Bar down. Spencer turns it around. Played by the York goalie. They pass it back through, and I think that's Possesny swooping in. It's going to come across. Mason picks it up at the center line. Long around the boards. Landon Street taps it back out to Greenland. Scuffle in the corner there, 2-on-2. Greenland comes up with it. He's going to bring it out. Gets it to Spencer. Spencer tries to turn it back, but gets intercepted by whoever this guy is, number 5. Greenland, loose puck, picked up, and he will send it around the boards to our number 5, the illustrious Paul Allison, gets it back out into neutral ice. Greenland tries to keep it turned around, going in the right direction. Paul hits the brakes, a nice move, finds a pass to Joey. Joey across to Spencer, a little bit in front of him. He's reaching for it and can't get oriented. Back to 91. Grayson, I almost called him Jason. Grayson Cantarella, nice moves, brings it all the way down. He has to race to go chase after his own puck. Black stops it, does a nice cross pass at the blue line, brings it up to their offensive zone, and then just dumps it. Must have been one of their defensemen. Didn't know how to play offense or something. Shot and popped up off the tip of Luke's glove into the safety. Actually, I think it hit the ceiling, as well as the safety net. Stopping play with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. We got a 0-1 deficit. Depending on how glitchy the network is, I am using an app that records the game, so I can re-upload if it is glitchy. And there's no music, so there should not be any, at least there doesn't seem to be, copyright issues. All right, Grayson tries to swing past the puck as the Devils decide what to do. They shoot over Luke's head, hits the boards. Turn around, Tim Butler fighting to get it off the boards right in front of us. Gets it back, bounces back out where Grayson. Bounce pass off the boards, I think intended for Zach Marshall. Got to him, but not before York got a stick on it. Dylan chops it away, and to neutralize, is going to draw the offsides call, I believe. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by The Sheets in Breezewood, the best milkshakes on the East Coast. Only because you had to stop there anyway. Possesny gets a stick on it, shot wide of the net. Luke shifted to save it, but I never couldn't hear the thump, couldn't see it because there was somebody in front. Possesny backhands it from right in front of the net, out into neutral ice, where that was Will Schneider. Oh, Possesny hit hard. But keeps on going. It's going to come out, pops off the stick of Colin way up into the air. Does not hit anything though. And Jimmy will pick it up from there, sends it around the boards. So we keep the player distracted and giving Jimmy a chance to send it around the opposite direction. Get turned around again. This time Colin tries to send it, but under pressure from the offense. Schneider gets it out and will skate with it. Passes to himself off the boards. Races to go get there. Suick helps out, but it's going to come all the way back out to the neutral zone. Jimmy, I think they try and call that offsides. No, there was a whistle there that I think they were trying to call offsides, but I don't think they should have. It was right as he crossed the line, that's why I'm saying that. All right, nice pass out to the center, knocked aside by Spencer as they try to get it into the slot. 58 shoots wide of the net, possibly kicked aside by Luke. It's hard to tell from here. Back to 58. Drop pass to 91, sends it behind the net. Pitch it to the far side. That's to Paul Allison, but he bounces it off the stick, handed it off to Joey Greenland. Joey to Spencer. Spencer with some speed, skates it through the neutral zone. And I think it's a deferred penalty for interference. So there will be a Ashburn power play, I believe. Scuffle along the boards. Landon gets it across to Mason. Mason sends it back up. I think intended for Joey, but got it out. It was not aimed well. Landon stops it at the line, the blue line. This time Mason off the boards, or not really off the boards. Back to Joey. Grayson holding the puck along the boards as his teammates come in to help. Mason, loose puck gloved out of the air, finds a pass. That's Paul Allison got a shot there, and the stop and play. I think the net came off. Yeah, the refs are resetting the net. We got 4 minutes 39 seconds left in the first period, and a minute 27 left in the power play. Zach Possession takes the face off the boards because it's coming back to Will Schneider. I'm sorry, Shane Stewick. Past Will, up to Shane. Will takes a shot, pounces off one of the player's stick into the safety net, and stopping play with 4 minutes 31 seconds left and another minute 19 in the power play. Keep doing that, but find the hole this time. Possession with a face off. They're going to try to send it out. Stopped at the line by Stewick. He sends it in. Pass intended for Jack Klein. Stewick's going to race to get there. Chops it. Wins the foot race. Spencer tries to hand it back to Stewick to get away from number 6 Black. Stewick will find a pass around the boards to Spencer. Skates it out into neutral ice, but somehow gets out-skated or something there. Pass to 55. Spencer gets in the way. Just gets it away like it was easy. Jack to Will. Will pauses a beat. Teammates, oh, Shane flubs it, and player finds a hole over Luke's right shoulder, putting a second point on the board for the York Devils. Score will be 0-2 on a shorty. Credit for that goal goes to Shane Stewick and Luke Reisacker. Sorry, is that too harsh? Either one of whom could have stopped it. It's all right. Stuff happens. All right, it's going to go long. Chased by Dylan Osberg and Noah Robinson hovering nearby. Both Dylan and the York Devils player both like whiff over the puck. Zach Marshall loses an edge, goes down as he's reaching for it. Noah's going to get out into neutral zone. Tim Butler chases it all the way down, and he's going to pick it up from there. Nice job, Tim. Grayson turns around back to Tim. Tim fighting for it behind the net. 2-on-1. We're back to they're back to full strength. So that was Noah Robinson got faked out. As Luke says, it's the young kid say got his ankles broken, and they backhanded it over Luke's pads and put a third point on the board. The score is 0-3. We got 2 minutes 55 seconds left in the first. This has not been an auspicious start to the game. Joey Greenland takes a face-off. Puck comes back to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to pass it up. Turned around. Jimmy will send it around the boards. Colin loses the foot race. Picked up by Joey. Up to Land, intended for Landon. Bounces past him. York fades all the way back through the neutral zone, using the opportunity to create some space. 76 shoots. Luke saves it. And covers it. He was looking around wildly like he knew he saved it. but didn't know where it went. Possession takes the face off. Loose puck goes back into the back of the ice. Zach's scuffling along the boards. It's become a 2-on-3. A loose puck picked out by Will Schneider. He takes it up to the red line and then flicks it off the boards all the way down. Suick fights to get it away, gets it out in the front, tries to get it back to Will. Will, under defensive pressure, forced all the way back to the boards. I thought he was going to have an opportunity there. York comes up with it. They're going to bring it out and dump it, heading to the bench to do a line change. Colin will take that opportunity, pick up the puck. Looking for something, gets it out into the neutral zone, but it's just going to go all the way down. And they're calling it as icing. That'll give Ashburn a chance to do a line change as well. Again, we are 0-3 with a minute, that's 36 seconds. Ashburn is down. Zach Marshall takes the face off. Mason around the boards to Spencer. Spencer back around the boards to Mason. Finds Jack, bounces off his skate out into neutral ice. Rebound, or the bounce picked up by Tim Butler. He finds Jack. Jack chases to the corner. Flicks it off the boards back behind the net. Spencer tries to get it away. York players eventually find the pass out to 55. Spencer tries to knock it away from him. They're going to pass it out into the slot, but it's going to go through where Jack Klein will send it over to Tim Butler. Tim, again, sends it into the slot in front of the York net. Teammates can't get oriented in time. But Zach Marshall does pick it up. Tried hard to get something. Defense knocked it away. Paul Allison, fresh off the bench, hands it back to Mason. Mason stalling in the corner while we finish the line change. Landon tries. Landon, I think, and Joey Greenland both trying to get a stick on it there. Joey will race and pick up the puck. Nice. Pass it out to Paul. It's going to bounce off his stick. Coming back out to neutralize. Dylan turns it around. Sends it in, but sends it unfortunately to the other team. And that buzzer means we are going to run out of time in the first period. We are down 0-3 after the first. If you had a better broadcaster, you would have looked up and seen what rank the York Devils are. Anybody know? Yeah. They're certainly playing well. We're not doing as great. Sometimes though, sometimes that's what it takes for us to get fired up. Jamie's giving Luke some tips here. Let's zoom in. Luke could probably use some tips today. He hasn't faced that many shots, and he got a couple saves in there, but save percentage was not great. I feel like I can rag on him with some impunity since he's my son. Although, I don't hold off too much on anybody else either. All right, hopefully the offense will do better this time because since I seem to get better network coverage here at this end of the ice. We'll get a slightly better view of the offense. Face-off taken by Joey Greenland. He'll hand it back to Dylan. Dylan off the boards, gets it up just a little bit past Paul. Paul slaps it down. Noah races knocks it away. It's going to come around the boards into the far corner. Noah gets it out past Landon. Oh, and it's tipped like inches from in front of Luke, slapped down, and that'll put a 4th point on the board. I can't fault the goalie for that. That's like nothing you can do when somebody redirects the puck with incredible energy from like a foot in front of your face. That's not one you can recover from. Score is 0-4 against the York Devils. Come on, guys, we're better than this. Possession would take the face-off. Schneider comes up with possession after the drop. Zach to Jimmy to Colin. Back up to Shane Stewart off the boards. It'll bounce behind the net. Possession tries to get it back. Loose puck. Will Schneider races the York Devils player. Devils pass it out successfully, but Jimmy will turn it around. It'll be offsides against us. Possession will take the face off. Loose puck picked up by Shane Siwick. Handoff back to Colin, who gets it back up. They're going to shoot wide of the net. Scuffle in the corner there. Joey, I think that's Joey came up with it. He'll send it out to his teammates, but it goes out into neutral ice where picked up by the Devils. 87 shoots. Luke pad save. It was under his toes. He was scuffling. He was trapped there for a bit. Shane Siwick across to Will. Out. It's unfortunately we did a nice job getting into the slot, but we didn't have anybody there. Tim Butler tried to get there. Devils shot. Luke pad save. Bounces off something up into the safety net. Actually, sounded like a pad save. Actually, might have been stick the way it bounced up. I swear that I packed my glasses, but I could not find them this morning. Possibly came out of my bag. They're loose in the car. Tim Butler takes face off. York comes up with it. Scuffle. Luke gets a save in there. Spencer brings it along the boards. Pass, I think, intended for Cantarella, but we'll draw the icing call. We got 12 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second period. We're down 0-4. Tim Butler with face-off. It's going to come out into the neutral zone, where Grayson gets a stick on it, gets away from the Devils. Unfortunately, can't get around player number 26. As one of the Devils players took the puck away, but he did get there as it got chased into behind the net. Jack trying to do something. Gets turned around. Number 9 sticked away by Mason into the corner. Mason will chase it. It's going to come back behind Luke's net. From the blue line, shot. Luke saves it and passed out in front. This time Tim gets a stick on it. He tries to send it out. Stopped again by the player at the point. It's up in the air. Luke's looking, and it comes down. Whistle for a hand pass. We got 11 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second period, and we are down 0-4. Spencer up along the boards to where Landon was waiting, but York comes up with it. Mason across to Spencer. He'll bring it into the zone. Skates through. Tries to get it to Joey. Off the boards, eventually does. There's Joey looking for something. Sees Paul. Gets it to him. Nice. Back to Joey. Joey shoots. Goalie saves it, and Mason's there. cannot manage to tap it in when the Devils goalie is holding on to it. That was a good opportunity. Keep doing that. Joey Greenland took the face off, gets it to Paul. Paul tries to backhand the net, gets knocked in the corner. Scuffle there, and they're going to bring it out and ice it. That's going to go all the way down. (10 minutes, 28 seconds left. We're still 0-4. Icing on the York Devils. Greenland takes face off. It's going to come up back along the boards. He fights to get it back. They're going to pass it out. Dylan flicks it back into the corner. Around the boards, Landon battles to get there. 2-on-1. Devils pass it out to 87. And offsides call. He takes a shot. Luke saves it after the whistle. Don't matter. It's going to be offsides on the Devils. Possession takes the face off. Scuffling trapped against the official's skate. Pass up from the defense up to Will Schneider. Under pressure, flicks it along the boards where he'll go try to pick it back up. Number 12 fakes out Will, but he's just all on him. Pass out to 82, taps it off the stick. Possession gets a stick on it, and none of his teammates are close enough. I think that's Colin, taps it, tried to nail the official. Got it back out into neutral ice. 87 again. Will skate. Hit by Will Schneider. He loses possession, and Noah Robinson will come up with it. Nobody between him. He skates it into the zone, then hands it back to Will, who shoots, and the goalie will hold on to it. That was a nice play. Keep doing that, except don't shoot at the goalie's chest. Nice moves by Will Robinson. Sorry. Will Schneider and Noah Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson. All right, Zach Marshall takes the face-off. Colin off the boards, puck spinning like a top. Keeps it in play. Jack Klein tries to do something. He'll get it out into the slot, and Zach and Grayson both had an opportunity there. All right. Oh, jeez. All right, Zach Marshall will chase it. Under pressure, takes it back behind Luke's net. Contending with the Devil. Luke save, and he's looking around wildly for the puck as they brought it back around and wrapped it, as he couldn't figure out where the puck was, I think. And they are pulling Luke and sending in Jamie. Had two games recently where they pulled Jamie and sent in Luke. But in both cases, I would say, I think our goalies are actually equally good. I don't think there's a bit much skill differences. And it's tough to go in as a cold goalie. All right, Jimmy turns it around, gets it back out, bounces briefly out into neutral ice. Paul kicks the puck off the boards. Paul again will find a pass cross off the boards to Landon. Landon to Colin. Colin back to Landon. Landon out into neutral ice. This time intercepted by 22. Takes it behind Jamie's net. Spencer doing his job as our enforcer. Joey, beautiful long pass up to Landon. Shoots, hits the crossbar, and it's wide. Just bounces off. All right, defense sends it back out. Spencer, across to Dylan. Dylan backhands it back out into neutral ice, giving Landon a chance to get a stick on it, but not establish all his possession because there's just York players all over him. 76 takes it back into the corner. Joey struggles tries to get it away. It's back behind Jamie's net. Around the boards, out. And this time Dylan will get it out into neutral ice and then flick it off the boards, and it'll go long. They call that one as icing. I guess that's fair. Thinking about where he was when he sent it. I thought he might have actually been past the line. My opinion does not matter in this, so. Vesny takes face off. Puck will come around the boards to Shane Sewick. And hand off back to Shane. Oh, there's a pass up to Will Schneider. Brings it in. Shoots again, a little bit wide of the net. It's nice if it had been a couple inches. It would have been perfect if it had been a few inches to the right. Pass up to 76. He cannot get past Dylan, but his teammate will dump the puck around. Picked up by, I think that was still Dylan who picked it up behind the net. It's going to come around to Spencer. Spencer trips and goes down. They're trying to pass it out in front of the net. Pushed aside by Jamie. It's going to come back, turn around the boards to the far side. Back in the corner, Spencer gets in that guy's way. They're going to send it up to the player at the blue line. Will Schneider gets it away from him, but loses possession. 12 black, hand up to 55, shot. Jamie holds on to it. According to the scoreboard, it's 0-5. We've got 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period. And I say according to the scoreboard, was it really 5 points? I think it really was 5 points. .12, tries to get a shot off, but intercepted by Mason. He's going to flick it up off somebody's stick. Noah taps it out of the air. Grayson tries to pick it up from there. Bounce off his sticks. Marshall sends it up into close to the net. Oh, come on, Tim. Try to get a shot off. It's knocked wide. It's right in front there. Come on, guys. They try to send it and hits Grayson in the skate. Noah Robinson will pick it up. Tries to get it to Tim, but it gets intercepted. Noah's opportunity to get it back. Gets it out off the boards at least so that Zach Marshall can get it up to Grayson. Grayson didn't have a chance to establish solid possession before number 12 was all over him. Shot by Zach Marshall, saved by the goalie. Loose puck picked up by number 6, who takes it around the boards. And I think that was Tim Butler, flicks it back again into the slot. Noah stops it, lets Tim try to do something and can't quite find it. It'll go back. Noah picks it up again. Hits the brakes, turns it around. Off the boards, back up to Tim. Nice moves. Tim and Noah both. Paul Allison initially is going to race this guy. I don't know if he chickened out because the kid was a lot bigger than him, or just not Paul's style. He does not hesitate usually. That'll be icing against the York Devils. Or if he just didn't think he could get there in time. Paul will take a face-off. Yeah, so we must be missing Chiavolino, right? There's no Chiavolino in this game. That's a disappointment. It's one of our stronger offensive players. All right, scuffle there. Sorry, I just brain sending a quick note of hope out to the Chiavolinos. They'll show up for this tournament. Shot, saved by Jamie. You hear it hit the pads. Loose puck picked up, I think that was Tim, up to, oh, it must be Jimmy, I'm sorry. Up to Landon, then Paul, then back to Landon. Landon into the paint. Paul tries to tip it in. Joey behind the boards. Out to Landon. Paul, top shelf! And it's nice. Paul Allison, 3 minutes 55 seconds left in the second period, will put a point on the board for Ashburn. Assist by Landon Street and Joey Greenland. Nice. Keep that up. Somehow 5-point deficit feels hopeless, and 4 just feels like tough but doable. So let's bring it back. Possessing with face-off. Also psychologically, certainly like having no points on the board feels like you just can't get there. Now suddenly when you put a point in, it feels like we can score on these guys. It's gonna call out for a hand pass against number 25, Black. 3 minutes 38 left in the second period. Of course, we do not have a whole lot of time to dig out of that hole. All right, possessing with face-off. Spencer's going to come up with possession. He'll bring it back behind the net and around. Out into, pass intended for Will Schneider at the blue line at the edge of the neutral zone. Dumped in by York. Picked up by Spencer. Spencer hits the brakes, tries to get it up to Schneider. Gets it a little bit behind him. Possessing. Trying valiantly. Number 5, Black, in the corner. '76 fighting to get it in possession with Will. Dumped in. It's going to be offsides call by, in fact, they should call that an intentional offsides. 58, Black. I mean, he literally, from the neutral zone, tried to pass to his player who was in the near the spot. I mean, it was like, Tim Butler took the face off and got it possession back. Tried to hand it off to Jack. There's Mason looking for something. He'll bring it into the zone, finds Jack. Gets sent past him, 12 to his teammate, back to 12. Back to the defensive player on the other side. I think that might be 91. It's hard to tell. And they're going to ice it. Stop the clock, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second period. That's a lot of twos. 2:22 in the second. Score is 1-5. Ashburn is not getting a great start to this tournament, but we will have time to bring it back. Pass up to 91. He's going to skate it through the neutral zone. Shot, pad save. Tim picks up a loose puck, flicks up long. Grayson will have a chance to find the hole! Nice, Grayson Cantarella. Unassisted. I think it was unassisted. I think it was whatever. There was a scuffle for that puck. It just rolled long, and he won the foot race. 6 players racing after that puck. Grayson got there first, and then took it and sunk it. Exactly 2 minutes left in the second period. Score is 2-5. Greenland takes the face off. 5 Black. Flicks it along the board. Joey flicks it back the opposite direction, giving Landon a chance to pick it up. Send it back up to, who was that he sent it to? To Jimmy. Jimmy crossed to Paul. Paul, take it into the zone. Finds a pass across the Landon, a little bit in front of him. He doesn't have a chance to establish solid possession before he gets hammered. Colin will keep it going. Briefly, passed out to 76 Black at the blue line. He's going to fire it from all the way in neutral ice. Jamie gets the save, and then is waiting for what to do. Has to actually scramble forward to pick up his rebound and knock it aside. All right, here we go. There's Joey up to Landon. Landon into the zone, looking for something as he tried to send it across. He's got a stick thwacked. Paul Allison races. They hit the brakes and spin him out. They're going to find the pass up to 5 Black. It'll come out to neutral zone. Jimmy to Zach, up to Landon. Nice moves. Landon gets the stick lifted, but Colin will keep it in. Colin tries to wrister, picked up by Zach Possesny. Out to Jimmy, unfortunately, just past the line. He will have to fade back, giving his teammates a chance to get out of the zone, which they do a little bit belatedly. It'll be iced, waved off by that was a pass from Jimmy to Will, I believe, popped off his stick, hit the ceiling. Stop and play with 22 seconds left in the second period. Scores 2-5. Possesny with the face-off. It's going to come back to Dylan. He tries to send it, but it gets kind of chipped the top of it. I think under pressure they miss the shot. Will Schneider's along the boards, and there's a whistle for slashing, I think, against Spencer. Yeah, Spencer's going to the box. Slash on Spencer. We got 9 seconds left in the second period, and Ashburn will have a 2-minute penalty kill. Gonna zoom in here. Possession takes a face off. Tries to get back to Will. And there's a shot, and it's, I think it was a bad bounce off of Jamie's equipment, I think. And that'll put a 6 point on the board. We missed you, Spencer. We figured we'd get you back out of the box early. Personally, I'm not sure that getting Spencer out of the box was worth letting them sink a goal, but that's what happened. 4 seconds left in the second period. Score will be 2-6. It still says 2-5 on the board. There's still all right. Scoreboard now says 2-6 as expected. It's going to flick long, and Jamie will stop and let the clock run out. And we will start the third period with a 4-point deficit. But we're having proved that we can score against the York Devils. I feel like I'm looking around trying to think of who wants to do a man on the street interview. I don't have the right microphone for that, unfortunately. I got a lot of fans here from the Ashburn side. Oh, it's very dark. Audio exposure turned off. Not a lot of folks to stand. We got pretty easy to keep some social distance here. Our team rep, Gail. This afternoon's game will be against the Westmoreland Eagles. It'll be streaming as usual. Lord willing, and the network provides. Jimmy's leaving the ice. Hopefully nothing serious. Just wondering where the locker room is. Must have some equipment issue. All right, that was Noah Robinson picking up puck in the neutral zone while his teammates come out. Tim will flick it in, but picked up by the Devils. Noah finds a pass through neutral zone. Number 12 Black plays it, cross to his teammate. 81, I think. Back to 12, out to 22. But turned around by Mason, who will send it back in. '81 around, out to 22 again. We'll try this play a second time. This time flicking it up, it's going to go back. Played by Jamie, handoff to Noah. Noah up to Tim. Zach Marshall sends it long. All right, Mason picks a loose puck in the neutral zone, but who will bring it in? Handoff to Landon. I think that's Lane. Scuffle there is going to come out, and Noah Robinson will have to race some kid, giving Mason a chance to take it away. Failed to get it out. They're going to pass it up. This time, Joey will intercept it. Am I still zoomed in? Sorry. Landon gets it into the zone. Handoff to Paul. Paul tries to get a shot off the defense, gets it all over up in his grill, and he cannot get the shot. Pass out, picked up by Dylan in the neutral zone. Up to Landon at the blue line. Landon, under pressure, dumps it around the boards. It'll be picked up by Joey with a little help from Spencer. Sends back in. Spencer tries to get a stick on it. This time Paul waiting in the neutral zone. What's Paul doing waiting in the neutral zone? That seems weird. Spencer in the corner contends mightily with a little help from Paul. Number 6 Black gets a stick on it, but he'll send it around where Landon tries to get it out. Shot. Jamie pops up, knocks it away. It's back out. Joey ices it. Giving that line a much needed chance to go switch out. Jimmy's back. That's good. One of my favorite defenders to watch. All right, Spencer stops it before it gets to Jamie. Sends it around the boards. Unfortunately, there's a shot, and Jamie's going to hold on to it. 11 minutes, 6 seconds. We're still 2-6. Zach flicks it way up in the air, almost hits the ceiling. Puck comes down. And Zach, Zach got it handed off to Will. Will in the corner. Back to Zach, takes a shot and finds it, putting a third point on the board. The score is 3-6 Ashburn. Well, 3-6 York. Ashburn scores again. Nice. Nice. 10 minutes, 46 seconds left in the third period. We are a little overexposed here. Let's fix that. Possesny comes out for the spot again. Loose puck picked up by Will Schneider, who'll bring it across the blue line. Callan keeps it in play in the offensive zone. They flick it up into the air. I think I hit Colin in the face mask. All right, Possesny trying to get around that. Number 6 is just lying on the ice for no reason. And there is a deferred penalty, and we will have a, what was that? Sorry, I took my eyes off. I think it was charging interference, something against Colin, maybe? It looks like Colin's shuffling off to the bench. Oh, I stand corrected. It looks like it was on the Devils. We will have a power play. I thought that was going to be on us. Because they stop. I say that they seemed to stop it once we touched it, so I thought it was a deferred penalty against us. but I was wrong. All right. Will Schneider shoots and finds it. Easy peasy. Holy cow. A little bit of screen, but I think the goalie just didn't react. It was like he just sat there. And Will just perfect position over the goalie's left shoulder. We'll put the score at 4-6. Nice. We are still in this one. Got 2 points to make up, but 10 minutes and 11 seconds left to do it in. After being down 0-5, we ain't won this thing yet, but it's feeling better. Feeling doable now. All right, there's that's Zach Marshall. I brain stopped. All right, Klein picks up the loose puck after Marshall falls down. Takes a shot, saved by the York goalie. They're going to try to get it past Mason. Noah around the boards, up to Jack Klein. Jack tries to send it, I think intended for Marshall. It went behind him. Zach will pick it up, or chase it all the way back to the net. Pardon me while I'm coughing popcorn holes out of my... Noah Robinson kind of missed it, but got it back. Loose puck picked up by Mason. He's going to send it long. It's going to go all the way down. Play by number 12 from York. Landon takes it away from him, and he's got it behind the net. He tries to pass it out, and there is a whistle. Net came off. It was a decent opportunity. It's like Noah was going to get there and stop it and keep the play going. Got 9 minutes and 6 seconds left, and the score is 4-6. As Ashburn works to claw their way out of the hole. Joey Greenland with a face-off. Scuffle York's gonna come up with it. Noah forces him to let go of it. And Mason flicked it back a little bit, but they got it back. It's gonna come all the way down. Played by Jamie, he'll hand it off to Noah. Noah pauses a beat, finds the pass, like we're just behind somebody, up to Landon. Landon crossed to Joey. Joey hands it back to Noah. He's taking it into the zone. He loses it, but giving Landon a chance to pass it back into the paint where Noah could not get the shot off. Joey Greenland fighting to get it back and keep it going. Paul, scuffling, goes past it, and there is some tense words there. Possibly some, I don't know what happened there. I was busy watching the puck, and I think the whistle was for something that happened somewhere else. Possesny takes the face off, spin around looking for it. York comes up with it. They're going to pass it into their own defense. Knocked aside by Possesny. Will Schneider got a stick on it. Zach gets it back. It's going to be Will shoots off the I think blocker save up high. Come back down behind the net. Scramble there. Possesny got it up and tried to get it back to where Will was waiting in front of the net. It's going to come out. Played by Dylan. Off, back to Spencer. Spencer finds a long pass to Zach. Possesny, that is, since we got two Zachs today. Around, popped up and was sitting on the rail there for a minute, but Will Schneider putting the pressure on. Give us a little zoom maybe. Spencer stops at the line, sends it back along the boards. Will Schneider through the center. Suick picks it up, tries to get it back into the paint. It'll be picked up by Spencer under lots of pressure from number 9 Black. Spencer along the boards gets it back into the zone. We're busy doing a line change, and there's some screaming between the coach of the other team and the official. I can't hear what they're saying, but you could tell the gesture was skeeting enthusiastically at the York bench. He was mad about something. And Ashburn will come up with a power play out of that. Joey Greenland will take the face-off. Gets it up to Paul into the zone. Paul hits the brakes. Off the boards back to Joey. Joey hits the brakes, trapped along the boards. Paul comes in to help. Little 2-on-2 scuffle. Loose puck comes out, and Landon chops it down. Finds a pass to Mason. Mason skates it through and into the zone. It'll get knocked away. Paul picks it up the red line. Across the center line to Landon. Landon long across the ice to Joey. Paul fighting for it there. All right, I'm going to give a little zoom here. Hopefully we won't have to fade back out. Shot over Jamie's head, hits the glass. Around the boards, Joey. Cross to Paul. Jams it off to Mason. Mason back to Paul. He's going to skate it in. Gets out in front of it. Or in front of Landon, rather. Paul, slap shot, wider than it, hits the glass. Scuffle. Joey shoots, and goalie's covered it. 6 minutes, 2 seconds left. We still got 2-point deficit and 49 minutes left in the power play. 49 minutes? Yeah, that's a long power play. 49 seconds left in the power play. Possessed team will take the face off. Puck comes back to, I think, to Shane. Handed off to Will, who took a shot. Goalie saved it. And I think hit the net off at the same time. 43 seconds left in the power play. We got 5 minutes, 56 seconds left in the third period. Possessed will take the drop. Possessed hand off to Suick, who tried to get it in the paint. I think he hit somebody's skate, bounced wide of the net. It's around the boards. Out. Shane, nice moves, fires a little bit over the goalie's shoulder, and he's going to reach out and glove it, stopping the clock. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third, 26 seconds left in the power play. We are still down 2 points, 4-6. York sends out some fresh legs. We've still got the same line going here. Possessing was whiffing at it after the drop, but came out. Shane took a slap shot there. Spencer tries to send it in. Stopped by the defense there. 91 back. Zach sends it in, and the goalie's going to cover it, stopping the clock. We got 10 seconds left in the power play. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left to go. Come on, guys. I don't know if you've got this, but you got this. You can have this. It's yours to take. Possessing with a face-off, hand off to Spencer. Spencer tries to take shots, wide of the net. It's picked up by Schneider. Schneider tries to skate it in under tremendous defensive pressure. Forced back out along the boards. York around the board, stopped by Will. Will scuffling. Oh. Pass out. It'll be iced by Jamie's waving for an icing call and gets it, which must mean the power play is over. He's probably paying more attention to that clock than I am. Should have anticipated that. So power play will finish without new points on the board. Zach Marshall will take the face-off. Tim Butler fighting, gets there, gets a stick on it, but gets knocked away. They're gonna bring it down. Colin back behind him. Jimmy gets it behind the net. They're gonna get out in front, where Colin will pick up possession. Sends it off the boards. Number 18 gets it knocked aside by Marshall. Jimmy, clever little backhand, gets it up to Tim. Tim up to Zach. 22 intercepts and sends it back down deep. Jimmy hits the brakes, backhands it along the boards. Zach up intended to Grayson. He's not looking. He's busy. I think he was about to hop over the bench. And there's an in and out of the zone drawing the offsides call. 4 minutes, 6 seconds left. We got 4 to 6 is the score. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left. Why are we so overexposed? I'm having a hard time with the lighting today. Joey Greenland takes face off, loses it. Number 5, shot, and Luke, I'm sorry, not Luke. Jamie's gonna hold on to it. Jamie's playing well this second half here. Zoom out here. Joey gets it to Jimmy. Around the boards to Paul. Paul gets it out of the zone, intended for Greenland. It's going to come back. Paul stops it at the red line. Gets it into the zone, hand off to Landon. Landon getting self-oriented. Fancy stick work. Doesn't work though. You got to pass the first guy, not the second guy. Joey brings it to the corner. They're going to try to flick it out and hit the official skate. Noah keeps it in the zone. And Joey, at the last second of the line, dumps it at the near side corner. Long up. Mason pops it out off the boards from the blue line. Paul to whoever that was, back to Mason. It's going to come out into the neutral zone where Paul finds a pass to Noah. Noah up to Joey. Joey into the zone. And it's going to be offsides call against Landon, who is still trying to clear the zone. Clock stop with 3 minutes and 1 second left. And we better really hustle if we want to put 2 more points on the board and tie this one up. Possessing with the drop. This guy's got to be tired. With the Noah up, tipped off Will's stick. Noah back along the boards. It's going to come back out. 55 will have to race, but he's racing with Mason, which you don't want to be racing with Mason. All right, nice crisp pass out to number 6, who was kind of unguarded, but too crisp. Interception by Zach. The puck will bounce out into neutral zone where Sewick. One of these days, I will internalize how to say the last name. Sorry. Nice. Oh, they pass it right into the paint. Zach tried to get a shot off, and it was saved by the goalie at the last second. I thought he had that back door. Number 6, looking, tries to get it to his teammate. Zach gets the stick on it and flecks it back in the corner. Noah will battle with number 6, giving enough time for Zach to come in, take the puck away, hand it off to Will. Will, shot, easy save by Jamie. He's ready to pass it to somebody when the goalie whistled the dead. He wanted to keep that one going. That's a little quick whistle on that. I think Jamie looked like he was going to hand it off. Zach Marshall would face off. Got it to Spencer, gets knocked back around the boards. 22. Chased by Dylan. Pass it out, 58. Pauses a beat, gets pushed aside by Tim Butler. Loose puck there, Zach fighting to get back to it. Dylan also, 2-on-2 scramble there. Zach, nice. Moves it out to the blue line. Stopped by the player at the point. Jack Klein's fighting to get it back. They're gonna bring it, they pass it out in the paint, and bobbled off of the blocker. Jamie tried to save it as it bounced off his blocker with the glove, and just it bounced off his glove into the back of the net. He was trying to juggle that puck, and that will put a 7th point on the board and make our dreams of bringing this one back a distant hope. Score's 4-7. We got a minute 18 left in regulation play, and I think that's all there's going to be, because sinking 3 and tying it up would be loose shot, easy stick save. Paul Allison picks it up. Never say die. Finds the pass to Landon Street. Landon gets hammered into the boards. Joey comes racing in. They have not given up. Good. Paul, slap shot from neutral ice, gloved out of the air by the Devils goalie. He did not get the early whistle. He did hand it off. At this point, maybe the refs have realized, don't stop the play. Seawick off the boards. It's going to come back to him in neutral ice. He brings it in, shoots a little wide of the net. And it's going to go spinning out of the mess all the way down where Paul Allison. We've got empty net here. Paul takes some kid out. They're a little thirsty for that empty net. 25 hit his own players in the back of the skate. And there's a shot wide of the net. It'll be icing with 9 seconds left. We got one good play left in this one, I think. 9 seconds, and score is 4-7. We are empty net. Possession takes the drop. Scuffle there, and Paul got a stick on it, tried to get a shot off. There's just a mess of players right in there in front of the net. Shoots right on through, and it's going to come out all the way down. That's going to be it as time runs out on this first game of the Tri-Rivers tournament, or whatever they call this thing. We will see you this afternoon, hopefully with better results. Good playing by the Axeman guys and never giving up. It was appreciate, despite being down 0-5, they tried hard to claw it back. And made tremendous progress, ending it with 4-7. All right, don't forget to do all the stuff I usually say. Subscribe and ring the bell if you want to get notified when I go live. And we will drive safe out there, especially if you got snow. We will see you all this afternoon.